I'll give you all a different perspective of my flooding problem here. This is the edge of my neighbor's backyard. As you can see, the ditch goes under the fence. After it goes under the fence, that's his property. What's above is his neighbor's property, and of course there's a cornfield up here. So, as you can imagine, during heavy rains, there's runoff from this cornfield down through this property that my neighbor doesn't own. As you can see, he's even modified the neighbor's property. This side of the fence, you can see the riprap's been installed. And that's to guard his house. As you can see, it's pretty low down there. This is the area of the typical runoff from storms. And it's not a big deal normally. As you can see, in the riprap area, there's hardly any water in here at all. And it just rained the other day, so, well, you know, it's no big deal. You can see, though, as we walk down through this property that he doesn't own, he's put in a berm here. There's a 3-foot berm. Now, of course, that's to keep water from this lot running onto his property. Okay, just so you see where that's headed. Okay, now as we get down towards the corner of the property here, you can see that everything from, okay, now it's muddy here. So all this water that he's been pumping out of his pipes has permeated this whole area and turned it into a swamp. It's all mud through here. This man's property is totally underwater. We'll walk over here. You can see here's a tree that he had to cut down because it got wet feet and died. Cut down a tree on his neighbor's property. Jeez. Okay, so we walk over here. You can clearly see the water running. You can clearly see that we're in deep mud. You can clearly see that the pipes are still pumping out water, as they always have. Last 6 weeks, month and a half of this, folks. Thousands of gallons a day on my property. Here's my property line, right here. So now all this is my property. All underwater, isn't getting any better. All the way across my field. You can see the water just standing everywhere. The water is still permeating under my driveway, which is in fact starting the driveway to crack and fall off. Here's the lower side. As you can see, that's still underwater. The tree's still in standing water. This is all mud. I can't even cut this grass. It's made my property totally unusable. And not only that, come down here. Here's the tree. It was under standing water, it still is. And we come down here, and right at the edge of this fence is my next neighbor's yard. Okay? So you can see the line pretty much comes up my property. We'll go down here to my other neighbor's, and this is what she's dealing with because of his runoff. Now understand that we're now about, oh God, I don't know, 150, 200 yards away from the area where he's pumping water onto the property. See the little X there in his fence? That's where the water's coming from. I don't know if you can see that or not, but anyhow, that's the extent of the flooding. Thanks for watching.